Okay, back with the back nine, separate recording because I can't upload the 25-minute video. Ooh, fun look here. So nothing gets over that tree, so we got to go around it. Down 10. This whole play is like between, if there was no wind, it seemingly plays like 30 yards longer. Downwind, I think this is just a nice full 6 wood, maybe just a slight bit off. I'm gonna hit it full almost. Try to throw it out a little bit. That'll work. So normally I would play 9 holes in 7 or 8 minutes at the most, probably 7 minutes, 6.5, 7 minutes. I hate this because it's like you want to drive the green. You want to believe that this is drivable, but I can't ever seemingly drive this green. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. Obviously, the fairway is there. If you were watching Worlds, you saw me play it this way through this little gap with a low tee driver. I don't need to hit this. I don't need to hit this 100%, but most of the time you can hit this 100%. I'm gonna take a little bit off it because I don't want to go into the bunker. But yes, I played Rus on this course. Made eagle here. Just like the way I'm going to show you make eagle here now. Then you get this little chipper, maybe 1, 2 clicks just to play a little. I shouldn't even play 2, I should play 1. 1 click. Gotta have a little patience. If I took 10%, 49, so I can hit this 90%. I probably could just hit it full, but I don't want to knock it over. We'll go like 92. Should be enough. Just a nice straight swipe. So I like going there because I get closer. If I can get that chipper in play, right, it totally eliminates the wind, basically. The chipper jab. If I laid that up in the fairway, I'd have between like 90 and 110 yards, depending on where I ended up. And that 30-yard chip, or whatever, 45-yard chip is so much easier to make. Because from 110 yards, then I got to start factoring in that 2.5 mile an hour wind. Then it's like 3 or 4 clicks. It just becomes a little bit more difficult. All right. Normally, this is like you rarely get to play an iron into this hole. We're gonna hit the 4 iron. I'm gonna hit this pretty much full. Playing the grabber just in case here. Yeah, probably gonna hit a 3 iron. Normally playing like a 5 or 4 or 5 wood under the trees. Sometimes a 7 wood. That whole set's up funky. Ooh, how aggressive do we want to get here? It's a good wind. It's 3.5, 150. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this like 99. I think I could hit it full, but I really don't want to go over the green. Well, although I still think I could hit this full. Yeah. Could even have thrown. Could have put that on tee too. Could have at least hit it full, but okay. Here's a fun one. Let's see if we can have fun with it. It's a really dicey look. So you could go through that little gap right there with this club with you could go 3 wood actually. 3 wood at like 97%. That's actually a really good wind. 3 wood at 97%. You can also go 5 wood. I hit this shot in Worlds too. Go 5 wood here. know which one I like better. That 3-wood shot looks pretty tasty. I think I can go like 97 with like a 3-wood. It's medium T, 90, I think 98%. I feel like I should go orbits so it grabs. I'm gonna go orbits. Let's play a little bit more wind. All right. I say 98, 98, 99. Whoop. Thank you for going in the fringe. Oh. Yep, I was right about like 97. I ended up hitting that harder than I wanted to. I would have had a putt. No chance I'm putting this, so let's just go ahead and make the chip. A little bit of wind, a little bit of break. 40%. And then we're gonna hit this like another 12 to 15% harder. I'm gonna hit it like, what did I say, 40? I'm gonna hit this like 52. 52. Because we're downhill a little bit. If it was flat, I'd probably hit it 15% harder, but and I mean that's just the difference between the elite and those that are still trying to get better, making shots like that. I make a ton of chips like that. This is the up and over look. This is actually kind of a fun one, to be honest. I think we can just go jab. That's like a perfect win. Let's play the right 5. I think we pretty much hit a full send here. This thing should hit, bounce backwards and to the right. Back, 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 back. Need a big right kick. There it is. Oh! So close. Calzone would have probably said that should have been 19 clicks and not 20. I don't click count for the most part. I play a lot of feel. Up and around here. Get through most of that or don't. Oh, that's dead. That is trouble. T-rubble. All right, let's get out the Ranger. So first of all, this ball is going to go like 20% shorter because of where it's sitting. I don't think I have any problem hitting this almost full. In fact, I'm going to hit it full. What did I say, 20%? I hit that 290 and hit it full and it went 247. So you put a Ranger on that and figure it goes about 20% less. That was probably a good one to at least show you. You get stuck there, not all the time, but definitely get stuck there occasionally on those longer looks. Don't ask me how I know what the feel is on this. I'm gonna take maybe like, I'm gonna hit this like 97 because we are back into the wind a little bit. I just haven't experimented with hitting like a 1-iron or 3-iron here. I just feel like the yardage plays pretty true if it's crossed like this. I don't know, just plop one on the green. If there's no wind, just plan on the ball carrying however far you think it's going to. So like in that case, I was hitting the 6-iron 157 and it went a little longer. All right, take that back. Only took off 2%, so I was hitting like 160. Okay, up here, I always hit 1-iron, always from the top shelf. Why am I hitting 1-iron? 1-iron goes, 70% goes 189. So 189. Play the wind. So normally on a 1 iron, if it was flat and I wanted to, I would hit seven. I would hit it 6, 7, 8% depending on the wind harder. In this case, if there was no wind, I could just hit the 70% because it basically plays like 5% downhill. Now it's back into the wind, so I need to add that 5% back in because of the 16. So I'm going to hit this 70, probably 5, 50, 60, 70. I think 5's enough. I think 5% will negate that wind. So 75, play the wind accordingly. I'm adding 5% for that 16. The wind's always like 15, 16 miles an hour. If I was downwind, I would take 5 off and I'd hit this probably 65%. That might be deep. No. Okay, perfect. So that was a good example. Into a 15, 16. Obviously that was a little crosswind, but there you go. There's a 31 with a errant tee shot on number 9, but hopefully that gave you some good insights into Eagles Peak.